or Pakistan guy. What if I told you there was an even worse channel which has less effort and much worse acting than Dhar Mann videos?
Remember this weekend's prom, and then we're gonna have the final week of school before summer.
I like school.
Of course she likes school. Only nerds like school.
Ah, yes.
I'm going to prom with Chad.
Only nerds like school. Oh, we're already getting in here with
Who
stereotypes.
are you going with,
Oh,
Jane?
dated stereotypes of two-dimensional characters, cause like, you know, nerds aren't cool. Well, I don't know. I like to consider myself one.
Really?
And, you know,
He says no.
I'm sorry, I can't take this girl seriously. I mean, just look at the way she
Maybe I
moves
should
her
have
mouth.
done
It's so
Oh, well, why don't you
obnoxious. But maybe that's the point. Maybe, you know, she is
Okay.
playing that obnoxious character that, you know, we're not supposed to like. But like,
Will you
I
go to
don't
prom
know.
with me?
I was gonna ask someone else.
Guys,
Ah,
I learned about
and then,
Yeah, right.
after all of this more cringy, terrible acting, you know, you have more of that girl being obnoxious with the mouth thing she does. Afterwards, someone, I think the narrator goes on this, like, where they pause the frame, and then she, like, explains what had just happened. Cause, you know, the whole story about this, I think, is that personality is what's more important, but I get to figure that out, but this is gonna end up being nothing, cause she's gonna get a makeover later on.
Dude, I don't know who I'm gonna ask to prom this year.
You know what? I think I'm gonna take my chance with Courtney.
Courtney? She's not gonna say yes. Every guy asks her.
But I know the one thing more important to her than a guy.
What? What could that possibly be?
Think about it. She wants to be prom queen.
Okay, but isn't that just about the votes?
No, it's about who's gonna be the prom king. The Rebels quarterback.
Dude, that is brilliant.
Yeah, and for some reason, like, every shot, it's like green screen. Like, the actors are in front of a green screen because they did not have the budget to, like, actually film in actual locations. Now, I don't know if this is because of the pandemic or it's because of the budget, but they could have done a better job. And this acting is just still terrible. I mean, the guy is just flexing his bicep, you know, so we can tell that he's a jock. Cause, you know, two-dimensional characters. Yeah, it's funny how we're supposed to believe. I mean, this acting is like... This acting is just so simple, so primitive. It's like... Then again, why should I be surprised? These videos are meant to be said to people who don't know English, but at the same time, there is a better way to make something to appeal to, you know, different languages and break the language barrier.
Oh, did I hear you two aren't going to prom?
I like how this character who they call Claire
Connor Walsh,
just looks like she's just
everybody
reading a
wants to go
strip
with him.
off
Not
the
me.
screen,
Not
which is
everyone
probably
can go with Connor.
why
There's
the
only one of him to go around.
dialogue seems
I
a
never
bit
thought about it
off,
that way.
like
Well,
Oblivion
I have
NPCs almost.
I don't know what style
And you know,
that
they're
is, but
enforcing that
nerds
thing that
don't
like
pass to prom.
it's all
well,
about the
there are more important
personality
things than looks,
and
you know.
stuff, but you know,
Speaking of good looks,
something
look
gets
who's
lost in
here.
What's up,
translation.
girls?
I'm right here.
Of course. How could I forget my prom date this year?
And don't you forget it. And don't you forget it.
So anyway,
Connor, what's up? Hello, ladies.
What high
Taking me to
schooler
prom.
just
Yeah, I already
greets
know
people
that.
by saying,
Speaking
hello,
of prom,
ladies?
I'm
That's
ready to
so
ask someone.
formal. Like,
Sorry, I already have a date.
is this Ben
I
Shapiro?
wasn't gonna
Is
ask
it
you.
Ben Shapiro
I
as
was
a
thinking about
high schooler?
someone. Great, yeah, awesome.
Hey, maybe we should make it a double date.
Oh, heck yeah, let's go.
Yeah, everyone's going.
And for some
Except
reason, the best
plain
insult that
Jane.
this
I
Courtney
didn't
could
want-
think of
I didn't want to
is
go
plain
anyway.
Jane, which, I don't know, doesn't really seem to fit. Maybe ugly ducking, ugly something, you know? It's like, were they too afraid to call a girl ugly in this video? It's like ugly going a bit too far for them, you know? Like, is this something about the YouTube guidelines? I'm not too sure, but like usually when you use the term playing game, it's someone who, you know, it's plain. They're like mundane colors and plain hair. And the thing about the nerd here, Jane, she just looks like, you know, your stereotypical nerd archetype
I didn't
who
want to go anyway.
just looks like a cartoon character. I think that's the one thing that throws me off about this whole thing, how cartoony Jane is compared to the rest of the characters.
Honey, what's wrong?
But this video was just a
Nothing.
wreck
I didn't
mess
wanna go to
from the
prom
start,
anyway.
so
Oh,
I
honey,
don't know.
Did no one ask you to the prom?
Nobody. Not even Herbie Klinghoffer did.
Who the heck is
Some
Herbie?
girls are late bloomers, and
Why did we
Someone's
not get
about
a
to
scene
flirt.
of
Do you
explaining?
think that
That
if
is
I
a
think
plot hole there.
positively,
That is a straight up
I'll
plot
go
hole.
this summer?
Also, what is it
Always
with this Harry Potter sounding music? Like, what? They're in a living room and they're just playing Harry Potter music. What's up with that? And then the video, like,
Wait.
jump cuts to like a club scene where we meet the character of Aunt Vivian, and I don't know, this seems kind of weird.
She obviously hasn't learned the
So
first rule
here
of
is
fishing.
where the whole concept of personality over beauty
Well, the
is
golden rule
completely
of fishing,
destroyed,
you wanna
because
rise
we're literally watching a scene where
Oh,
her family
Always
is
know what to
conjuring
do
a
when it
plan
comes to men.
to give
what did you have in
her
mind?
a makeover
well,
because
school
she's
is
ugly.
closed out for summer.
She's
What
ugly.
would it be like if she came back with
Come
a
on.
whole
Why are they afraid to say it? Just
You know,
like,
that could change her life forever.
What?
Well, just leave it to her Aunt Vivian.
again,
You're
what is
about to
it with
see a
also
brand
with like
new
characters
change. It's your
enforcing
favorite Aunt
that they're this
Vivian.
character?
Your mom and I have a
I'm
plan
like,
for you.
they have to
Sit
keep
down, we'll
repeating
talk
what their
all
name
about
is.
it.
It's like,
I feel it's time to
was
bring
that
out
so
the
the
real
actors
you.
actually could remember
Real
what
me.
part they're playing?
I thought this
Like, are
was
these just
so
random
cool.
characters they
You know,
picked up off
you're
the
at
street
age where
and they
it's
had to
time
keep
to
reminding
move from
themselves
the
what
playground to
what
the
character they're
party.
playing? Seriously?
I've never
She's
been
never
to
been to a party?
before. That sounds
Don't
fun.
kids usually like
We're gonna
invite
give you a
someone
makeover
out of
from
pity,
top
you
to
know?
bottom.
I'm like, this doesn't really happen today in today's society and generations.
We're gonna
Ah
start
yes,
right
the
now.
classic, the glasses gotta go because, I don't know, guys just don't
can't
find
see.
girls with
Jane's
glasses
aunt wants to give her a
attractive.
makeover. Will that really improve her image?
Will that really improve her image? Of course it is, because you know, the moral of this story is that looks do not matter. But, we're gonna give the character a makeover anyway, because
So you're finally interested in
I don't know.
contact lenses now. Well, let's just
they
take a
really
look
have
at
no
those
logic for
eyes.
this. Why does the eye doctor just make
Now,
that
let's see if
creepy
you have a
expression
stick.
at the end there? Like, why? Why? I think the FBI should put this guy on a list.
Well, good news. Your
And then we have this
We'll
scene
have
with
to get
a
those old
dentist,
ones off.
and for some reason, they film her pulling out the teeth. Of course, it's all acting. There's like no actual like
Well, that's a start.
practical effects. It's just her moving and acting on a set and just pulling her arm, bending it out, and
Now,
she
let's
is
take a
weird,
look at those
making these weird expressions that I don't know. It just doesn't make any
Impressive.
sense.
You know, you
And then we
Hey,
like
are you
get to
ready
like
for
the final
makeover
stage of
your
this whole
dreams?
makeover sequence, which is just poorly made that I have them cutting it out because for the sake of time. But instead, I'm gonna like put on a better makeover scene just to fill out this video because I don't know. My video has to get recognized. Don't judge me. Just got a surprise. She's an attractive female. You know, she's an attractive female after she takes off her glasses, puts some makeup on, and takes off the wig.
So, how do you
Yeah.
like it? This is
I mean, I didn't want to
really-
mention the wig
How can I thank
because
you
I thought it
enough?
would be obvious,
One
but
last
you
thing.
know,
I have
I'm now talking about it now, so
from my personal collection.
I don't even know why I brought it up in the first place now. But also, what is with this La Rota de Guadalupe wind blowing? Like why is like random air just blowing on her? And it can't be the the hair dryer because obviously her hair is already dry. So like, when did
It is so
Guadalupe
good to be
get
back.
involved in this?
This is my
And for
year.
some reason,
Yeah,
Claire
it
had
is
this
exciting.
very forced
Did you
looking
see
smile
that
on
girl?
her as
New
she's
girl?
doing her
Well,
dialogue
sure,
here.
I'll
And
go
once
have lunch
again,
with us.
Oh,
if it
she
isn't
raves.
obviously,
She's
it's all green
absolutely
screen,
gorgeous.
so I don't know. The
I
whole
can
thing's
always
just
use
very
number two.
awkward,
It's not
you know.
like Connor
Very,
should
very,
ask for
very
homecoming or
awkward.
anything.
And let me
Well,
guess,
I'm sure
this
you
is
have nothing to worry
foreshadowing
about.
about what's gonna
If
happen
Connor
at the
doesn't
very
see her.
end.
Who is this girl? Where is she?
Who cares what?
Ah,
other
who
people
cares
think?
what other people think?
Excuse
The
me?
moral of this story.
Oh,
But she got makeover still
How do you know who I
because
am? What, did you study the year
I don't
or
know.
something?
no, I'm Jane.
Now usually
What
I
makes
would
you
like
think that you
we
can
were
just
all
transfer to this
sort of
school
like
and
make
take
fun of the
my
fact that
place?
like did the same
I'm
person
number one
just
around here,
with
and
a
I
new
always
look.
will be.
But like in
Until I
this case,
graduate.
they really
I
did
don't
the
wanna be
actress
number
dirty
one.
and
I just
completely
wanna be friends.
like did her dirty with
Can
the
we be?
wig. So
Friends?
I kinda get that makes
I'm a
sense that
very
no
friendly
one
person.
recognizes the
I
new
can
Jane.
As long as you follow my rules.
And also, who
That's
the
okay
heck
with
wears
me.
like a
I
sequence
just wanna get along
pink
with
dress
everyone.
to like
Fine,
high school?
But you have to sit at your own lunch table.
Also, if they all went to prom, but they came back for another year, and they haven't graduated, like, is it supposed to be implied that it was the junior prom? Cause in this next scene, they talk about homecoming?
Dude, homecoming's coming up.
I'm not too sure.
Yeah, I know. Who are you gonna ask?
So yeah, so they do the
Yeah,
thing
that's what
where
I-
like, you know,
Who's
the
that?
male lead is for the first time attracted to the female lead, but for some reason they kind of botched it because, you know, his reaction to the football hitting his face lasts a bit too long. Like he just gets hit by the football and then stares back at like his friend who threw the ball at him. Like he just stares into the empty void. Maybe the empty void where they're all gonna end up after filming this because, you know, maybe they sold their souls. You know, even after she gets a makeover, they're still doing Jane dirty because, I mean, she just, her face, the face that she is making looks so dumb here. Like, she just has the phone off, and you can tell that the phone isn't even turned off. So, like, who is she calling? Who is she calling? If she has no friends, then who is calling her? And, like, this is like the first day of school, so I doubt she had been given any numbers. Like, her face is so dumb here. It's like they just told her to make some random faces. Dang,
Connor Walsh,
she like
what are you looking at?
power grab that guy and puts
I
him
want this to be
away.
Courtney. Don't you have something to ask me?
Maybe,
Maybe,
just
I don't know what you're
maybe,
talking about.
this actress
Oh,
is
don't act
actually
like
one
you
of the
don't
only
know.
good
It's
ones in
homecoming
this
dance time.
video.
Courtney
This
is
narrator
expecting
really
Connor
needs to
ask
shut
her
up.
homecoming, but he-
At this point, it almost looked
Everybody
like
knows who
James
you
is
are.
trying not to laugh at how terrible
we
this
have.
is.
I'm Jane.
Like, you can see
Well,
how
we know
she's
we have
trying
a
to hold
homecoming
back
game
her
next
laughter
And a
of just
dance.
how terrible this
Yeah.
whole ordeal
I
is.
know.
I
You
mean,
might
just
wanna go with
look,
me.
not look
You,
like the face of someone who's
Connor
holding in
Walsh?
laughter.
Are asking me to homecoming?
I'd be honored to go to homecoming with you.
I could think of nothing better.
So finally,
Beauty
we
is
see the
always
narrator
skin deep.
here,
It's what's on
but
the
like
inside
she had
that ultimately
contradicted the
matters.
message because
If
she
you like
is
this
saying
video,
beauty is
let
only
us know in the
skin
comments.
deep,
And don't forget to
and
subscribe to
everyone
see all
only
our
like
videos.
noticed her after she got the makeover. And we don't know what the events are because we don't know if Connor like accepted James' personality. Like really? Like what's the message here? Change your look, get the man? But beauty is only skin deep? But get a makeover anyway? Like this doesn't make any sense. Like really? These people, Dhar Mann and his followers, have really gone off the deep end. Because the idea that you think this is actually a good thing is ludicrous. It is outright ludicrous.